Hi everyone, this is Jamie Bar CEO, and today we're going to talk about if lazy programming of generic modifiers in your point of sale system are killing your profits. So the problem we're talking about here is the tendency for most bars to use generic modifiers to modify standard cocktails. So examples are like you ring up a Jack Daniels and you either modify it to be on the rocks or to be a double, or perhaps you ring up a shot of Grey Goose and you modify it as a martini. So the problem with that is twofold. First of all, is just making the point that all of us, I think, by this point realize that it's quite damaging to program your entire point of sale buttons in a lazy way, which means ringing your drinks up as well, core, premium, and super premium. And the problem there is you're putting a lot of responsibility on the bartender to remember or figure out which products fall into what category. Of course, considering you want them to please the clients, the tendency is going to be for them to charge a lesser amount, maybe have problems with inconsistencies. We also recommend, for those of you who are having trouble and everyone inherits a point of sale system and then feels like it's not quite up to date, it's a simple two-way test that you can do to update your point of sale. So first of all, you need to get a complete list of all the products you're tracking at the bar. Hopefully you've got that from the last time you took inventory. And then first of all, get one of your staff members to run through that list and literally tick off every single item. So they're going to look at that list, find that button in the system, tick it off. Do that for every single item in the bar. And then the second flip side check they're going to do is to go through each screen in the point of sale sequentially and check every button and make sure every single button relates to a product which is on your list. The advantage of that is to make sure you've got a button for everything in stock, get rid of the buttons that aren't for products in stock because they tend to cause problems as well. So the problem with these generic modifiers is basically twofold. In some respects, you can think of point of sale having three functions. The first is to tell the bartender what drink to make. That does fine with generic modifiers. The second function is to price your drinks accordingly. And that's why we run into the first problem. So maybe you're charging $8 for a Grey Goose cocktail, which is typically an ounce and a half. That would imply that a martini, which is double, if it's priced at full price, should be $16. Maybe you can't charge quite that amount, but the standard of having a generic double modifier is going to charge $2 or $3. It's leaving money on the table when you should be charging. So the main advantage in terms of pricing individual drinks is that then you can pick a price for each individual drink. And then the second benefit is when you have modifiers that tie the modification like double or martini to the product that's being poured, you have a precise record of what's being sold, and they're therefore able to do inventory proper down to the serving, where you compare what you've sold with what you've poured of every single product. There's two basic solutions to this. The first one is real simple, is program additional buttons for those different sizes. So you might have a cocktail button, a rocks button, a double button for each of your liquor drinks. In some cases also a different size shot button. And then some systems like two-touch point of sale, it's real clever how they handle this, will enable you to change a back of house setting and it will break out those rocks modifiers on your report. So it will tell you this, this period we sold 200, or rather than tell you 200 rocks, it will say 20 Jack Daniels were served on the rocks. So we know we served a half ounce of Jack Daniels 20 times, etc. In terms of pricing out the value of this, a bar that's doing solid, modest sales, $80,000 a month, we typically see effective inventory cutting bars liquor costs by 3-4 percentage points. So that would lead to a gain or saving of $2,400 per month, and over just about $29,000 per year in savings if you're doing effective inventory. So obviously, if you're not doing effective inventory, we'd love to hear from you. But that's a quick talk about how generic modifiers can kill your profits at your bar. Thanks for watching.